Hey everyone, it's Melissa Hurt of Integrative Studio, here with another video to help you become clear, productive, and influential. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to find your message and own it. This is probably at the core of my teachings with my clients, because if you don't know your message, if you don't know what you bring to the table, you feel lost and stuck. And so the strategy I'm going to teach you in this video can work for an elevator speech. It can work for a larger presentation you have to put together. It can work for finding your purpose of what you want to do in your life. So grab a pen and paper and let's jump in. If you don't have your personal message on why you do what you do, you run the risk of hopscotching from one job to the next, feeling unfulfilled the whole time. I want you to know your personal message like it's your brand logo. Now, hear me out on this. We know that logos give us a brand identity. We know that if we see a logo, say the Nike logo, the swoosh, we automatically know, oh, that's Nike. That means just do it. That swoosh is for running and speed and not stopping. We associate ideas with that logo. I want your message to be like a logo. So these two sentences that we're about to craft together, I want them to represent your heart and your spirit and why you're showing up every day doing the work you do. So on this slide, I have as an example, my logo for Integrative Studio. And my purpose with my business is to help you become clear, productive, and influential. 3 things. And so I have 3 colors in my logo. Clarity is the gold, productivity is the green, influencing is the purple. And because I'm a communication coach, it looks like there's a crowd of people, like I'm communicating to a crowd of people. But also because I'm a personal development coach, I'm developing or helping people develop their best selves. And I'm working with sometimes one person or many people at a time. So my logo encapsulates all of that. And so for me personally, when I look at my logo, I know exactly why I'm here and what I'm doing. I want your message to do the same for you. So you're wondering, well, how do I get to my message? How do I find it? And the key, you might not have expected to hear this, but it's free writing practice. Free writing practice is where you're taking pen to paper or pencil to paper and you are writing for a set amount of time. So I want you to, I'm going to give you a prompt on the next slide, but I want you in the meantime, get your phone timer out, an egg timer, set your microwave timer, whatever you need for a timer. But you're going to set it for, let's say, 4 minutes. And you're going to write a prompt at the top of the page. And then you hit start on the timer and you just move pen or pencil to paper continuously, just writing whatever comes in your brain. Now, even if the thing that's coming up in your brain and moving through your arm, through your pencil, is not directly related to the question, keep with it because you're clearing out the clutter that's in the way of your core message. So it's like clearing out the top layer of the junk drawer to find the thing you really need that's sitting at the bottom. So keep writing, pen to paper. And the reason why writing with your hand is important is because it's activating a different part of your brain that is going to connect you with your more creative expression. We are creating your message. And so I want you to tap into that right hemisphere and see your life, see the things that you do, see your message, because that's going to help you get really clear on what we're about to streamline later on. Okay, so these are the prompts. Now, this will take you a total of about 16 minutes because it's 4 minutes per question. You're going to write each question at the top of the page and give yourself blank pages in between for your writing. So you can just hit pause right now and keep the screen up and do this for the next 16 minutes. But the questions are, what do I want to talk about? Like if this is an elevator pitch, or a presentation, or just kind of knowing what you want to do in your life. Like, what do I want to talk about? What's the thing that's interesting? What makes my heart sing? Where am I interested? Second question is, why do I care? What's in it for you? Why do you care about this thing? Number 3, who do I want to help or influence? Now that's important. Are you helping people or are you influencing people to do something? So distinguish between those two active verbs. Neither is wrong, but pick the one that you lean more into. And who are these people? Get as specific as possible. And then 3, why should they care about my message? Why should they care about it? So write about that, okay? When you've done these 16 minutes of free writing, shake out your hands, take a sip of water, and then we're going to move on. From here, you're going to hone on it. Think of like those birds flying tall and they've got amazing vision. They can hone on a mouse that they're about to catch. You're going to take a bird's eye view of your pages and you're going to hone on the following. Now, this requires some highlighters. I'm a very color-oriented visual person, so I like to just really distinguish in colors, but if you don't need that, then you don't have to do that. But I want you to look at your pages, read them in a gaze, not a high discernment, but just a gaze. Highlight everything that's an action word in orange. I want you to highlight anything that has to do with people or relationships in blue. And then anything that has to do with impact or result, highlight that in yellow. I'm going to go through all your pages and just highlighting these words with these colors. Hit pause if you need to right now and get to it. All right, so you've done that work. You have found the bones of your message. These action words, these orange, are what you do. The blue are who you serve. Those are the people, those are the relationships you want to make. That's who you serve. The yellow is the impact or the result. It's so these people can blank, and that's your impact. So what you have is what you do, who you serve, and the impact you're making on these people through that work that you do. So now we're going to write it out in 1 or 2 sentences. So what's your action word or active verb? Then you're going to put who you serve. So those are the first 3 words. I, action word, who you serve. So they can go from what's their before picture, what were they doing before they came across you, to the result, impact. I do this through, and then pick 2 to 3 action words or main services that you offer. So mine might say something like, I lead professionals so they can go from feeling stuck to feeling influential. I do this through one-to-one coaching, impactful social media content, and group seminars, right? I might say something like that. So I hope you can see how this captures like the core essence of what you bring to the table. So go ahead and hone in on what you've got and flesh it out, put some meat on the bones with these other words to make this into 1 or 2 sentences. Now you need to own your message. I hope you already feel like you do, because this came from your heart and your soul. This is your truth and the light that shines on your path of what you are meant to do. Seriously, hold it like a lamp. Hold it like this little light of mine. I'm going to let it shine. Hold it and own it. And now, and if you need help owning your message, I want you to use your message like a meditation mantra. So you're going to sit with your message, those 1 or 2 sentences, and you're going to look at the little index card that you wrote it on, gaze at it, close your eyes, hold that message in your mind's eye, and just breathe it in. I lead professionals to go from feeling stuck to feeling influential. That's what I would do. I would just meditate and repeat that mantra until I felt it trickle down into my heart and stamp itself on my heart. I want you to do the same. All right. So this was a lot of work, right? But it's the most freeing, exciting work you will do. It is so important to know your message and own your message, because I want you to be clear in who you are. And now that you know who you are, you can be productive and create important work that will help all of us. And you will be influential in how you do it because you will feel lit up on your path. So there it is. I hope this video was really helpful for you. Please leave a comment below. Let me know your action words. Let me know who you serve. Let me know the impact. Leave part of your message in the comments below and I will root you on. And then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can be first in line to get the videos like these that help you become clear, productive, and influential. Thanks so much.